What's up everybody, Nonpon here, and in this video we're going to cover how you can reroll in Girls Frontline 2 without having to create any emails or having to re-download the game multiple times. As far as I know, there hasn't been a content creator who has used this method yet, and hopefully this can make things more easy for you when you're trying to reroll and get a perfect account. So let's go ahead and just get right into it. So the first thing we're going to download is LD Player. Some people use BlueStacks, but we're going to use LD Player for this one. Okay. Once you have it downloaded, it might ask you to restart your computer. It's fine. You can go ahead and restart it. And when you boot it back up, you're going to go to the Google Play Store. Now over here, you're going to want to sign in with your own Google Play account. Maybe a burner email, doesn't really matter. So go ahead and sign in, okay? Once you sign in to Google Play, you're gonna wanna download Girls Frontline 2 through the Play Store. It's about 12 gigabytes, so go ahead and get that downloaded. Once that's downloaded, you'll build up the game, you'll accept, and then it will simply just install. This shouldn't look too different than what you're used to. So just go ahead and just install the game, no worries. Now, the one thing you wanna do is when it's done updating, right? Click confirm to restart the game. You want to make sure you do that, okay? After you click confirm, go ahead and close out of the game. Go back to where you opened up the Play Store. After that, you're going to want to go to File Manager over here. Okay. Now that you're on File Manager, you're going to want to go to Android and then Data. And then at the very bottom, you'll see Sunborn, Girls Frontline, yada, yada, yada. You're going to want to hold down on this file. And when you hold it down, you can rename it. So we're just going to add 555 to the very end of it. It doesn't really matter what we add. Just make it something memorable. It doesn't really matter. But for this case, we just add 555. Okay, cool. After that, we're going to go to our settings, and then we're going to go to storage. Once you're in storage, you're going to want to go down to games, and you're going to want to clear storage of Girls Frontline 2. It's going to say delete app data. It's fine. Just click OK. Shouldn't be a big deal. Okay, so once you do that, you'll go back. And then you're going to go back to File Manager. You're going to go back to where we were at. You're going to go back to Android, back to Data. At the very bottom, you're going to rename the game back to its original. Okay, you're going to take off that 555 right there, or whatever you put at the very end. It doesn't really matter. So you're going to do that. Okay. And once that's done, you're going to close out again. And you're going to close out of LD Player completely. Just close out of all of it. And then you're going to want to boot up the LD multiplayer. And then you should have one LD player here. You can go ahead and rename it to Girls Frontline. It doesn't really matter. This is pretty much your original copy. And you don't want to boot it up. You're going to keep it just like that. But you're going to make copies of instances of it, right? So you're just going to clone instances of this original copy. Just make sure you don't boot it up. So you can like make 6, 9 if your computer is a monster. Go ahead and just do 6 or 9, maybe 5 if you need to, whatever. All right. Once you make those multiple copies, then you can go ahead and start booting them all up. You can select all the boxes here. Just click select all and then unselect the original. You'll go to batch and then you'll click start selected. And then they'll all pop up, right? And what you can actually do from the LD player, the multiplayer, I should say, is that you can make it so it's organized like BlueStacks. And what you can do is you can just click the settings right here. You can just pick how many instances you'll see per row. You can change it to 3 or 2. And then you just click the 4 squares right here and that should organize them. Then lastly, you're going to want to synchronize. So go ahead and click one of the instances to synchronize. So that way when you click something, they all click. And then that way you are playing on multiple instances. And what I would do is while you're playing on this instance, you're waiting for a cutscene to be over, I would start cloning more instances of that original copy. So let's say that you have like 5 running. As you're doing your reroll, just make sure that you're copying 5 more clones of the original. That way you have another 5 accounts to get ready by the time you cycle through. And hopefully that way you can get the characters that you're looking for, and it shouldn't be too much of an issue. I know there's been some problems with guest logins on PC and whatnot. It's been kind of a mess, but trust me, if you just use this method, it should be very straightforward and easy. And if you have any questions, just leave your comments below, let me know. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like my content here, or stop by over our Twitch where I stream consistently random. Would love to have you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.